Hey everyone, Mr. Berthium here. Thanks for checking in. I wanted to post this video because if you were like me last night, you were up late watching all these live streams of these violent protests going on around the country about the death of Floyd George at the hand of police officers. And I got an email late last night from one of my black students, Jordan, who asked me, Mr. Berthium, what are you going to do to tell your students that you stand by them at this time? And it really made me think about what I could do, because I looked online on Facebook and on Instagram, and everyone is posting photos and videos and memes and things about how wrong this is, obviously, and how much inequity there is in society, and how black people are continued to be discriminated against and murdered because of their race. And I thought that it felt a little disingenuous to me, or not enough to just post something and then go back to my regular life. So I thought that I should post this video because, you know, I do understand that I come from a place of privilege being white. I can post something about how important it is to be unbiased and not racist, and how much this is wrong that Floyd George died. But then I'm able to go back to my life and not be affected by it at all. I don't have to walk down the street and be afraid that I'm going to be the next victim to police brutality. And so I thought I'd post this video and talk more about how I am standing by you guys as black students and as black people. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm trying to teach you to think critically about your world and your place in the world, to be able to weigh evidence, to be able to call bullshit, to be able to clearly communicate what you're thinking and your thoughts, and to try to be the best, most educated student of society that you can be. I'm standing by you by voting for elected officials and ballot initiatives that try and break down the racial inequity in our society, and provide more opportunities for you to succeed in this society. I'm standing by you by educating myself on white privilege, on the history of black culture, and the black history, and how this relates to white supremacy in the United States. Try and understand more about the black experience and also about my privilege. I'm standing by you by exploring my own unconscious biases and how this affects my relationships with you, how I communicate with you, how I talk to you, how I grade you, how I view you. And I'm standing by you by trying to talk about race like this. Obviously, you can probably tell it makes me a little uncomfortable, more uncomfortable than talking about climate change or waste and pollution. So I'm trying to talk more about race with everybody, without stereotyping, without dismissing, and coming to it with empathy and with curiosity, and trying to understand more. And finally, I'm just standing by you by saying I'm here and I'm listening and I want to know more. So I know that that's not enough. I know that I can always be doing more. The problem I have is that I'm not an activist. I've never been an activist. I'm not a politician type. I'm not somebody that goes out in the street and protests. I think activism is important. Protesting is important. And we need people to do that. I don't feel that that's just not me. I've never even been to an environmental protest, if that says anything, because you know how much I care about the environment. So I'm doing what I can, and I know it's not enough, and I just wanted to say to my black students, Roy, Bella, Sanaya, Jordan, Dana, Emmanuel, Amina, I'm here. I feel for what you're going through, and I just wanted to post this video to say that I stand with you. If you have any suggestions about more that I can do, more that we can do, please post them in the comments. And I also challenge my non-black students to think about the things that you're doing to stand by your black friends, your black peers, your black colleagues, and the black people of the US and around the world. Okay, everybody, I think that's enough. Thank you so much, and we'll see you down the road. Be safe.